I never thought I'd be making a video about alcohol use disorder, but here we are. You know, it's funny how something so socially acceptable can be so incredibly destructive. Like, imagine if we treated other addictive substances the way we treat alcohol. But that's not how our world works, is it? So let's talk about this hidden battle that's raging all around us, often in plain sight. The thing is, alcohol use disorder is everywhere, but we don't always see it. It's like this invisible epidemic that's hiding in plain sight. Did you know that? Recent studies show that a staggering percentage of adults consume alcohol heavily. It's not just a few people here and there. It's millions worldwide. And I mean, when we talk about alcohol use disorder, we're not just talking about people who drink a lot. It's this whole complex thing where someone can't control their drinking even when it's clearly messing up their life. It's like they're trapped in this cycle, and breaking free seems impossible. But here's the thing about addiction. It's not just a lack of willpower. It's actual changes in your brain. Like, you know how when you eat something delicious, your brain releases feel-good chemicals? Alcohol does that too, but it's like it hijacks the whole system. Over time, your brain starts to rely on alcohol to feel normal.
And that's when things get really complicated. Because now, it's not just about wanting a drink. Your body and brain feel like they need it.
It's like your own biology is working against you. And that's scary, right? To think that something you chose to do for fun could end up controlling you. And the worst part, this isn't just about the person drinking. It's like throwing a stone in a pond. The ripples affect everything around it. Families often face this immense turmoil when one member is battling alcohol addiction. It's like this constant state of worry, anger, and helplessness all mixed together.
I've talked to so many people who grew up with an alcoholic parent, and it's heartbreaking. They talk about never knowing what to expect when they got home from school, or having to take care of their younger siblings because their parent couldn't.
It's like their childhood was stolen from them. And you know what? These effects can last a lifetime, shaping how these kids view relationships, trust, and even their own self-worth. Now, let's talk about what happens when someone tries to stop drinking after their body's gotten used to it. It's not pretty. The thing is, alcohol withdrawal can be really dangerous.
We're talking tremors, sweating, anxiety, and in severe cases even seizures or something called delirium tremens, which is as scary as it sounds.
Long-term heavy drinking can lead to all sorts of health problems. Liver damage, heart issues, increased risk of certain cancers.
It's like your body is slowly breaking down and you might not even realize it until it's too late. It's this silent destruction happening inside you, and by the time you notice, the damage might already be done.
But it's not just your body that suffers. Alcohol abuse often goes hand in hand with mental health issues. It's like this vicious cycle. People drink to escape their problems, but drinking creates more problems, so they drink more.
And before they know it, they're dealing with depression, anxiety, and a whole host of other mental health challenges.
And the social consequences? They can be brutal. I've heard stories of people losing friends, jobs, everything they care about. It's like alcohol slowly isolates you, pushing away the people who could help you the most. You end up in this lonely place, feeling like no one understands, when in reality, so many people are going through the same struggle. But here's the thing. Recovery is possible. It's not easy, and it's different for everyone. but it's possible. It usually involves a combination of medical treatment, counseling, and support groups. And it takes time. A lot of time.
It's like rebuilding yourself from the ground up, learning how to live and cope without this thing that's been your crutch for so long.
And you know what? There are so many success stories out there. People who have fought this battle and come out the other side. It's not about never struggling again. It's about learning to live life without alcohol, one day at a time.
These stories remind us that change is possible, that it's never too late to turn things around. If you or someone you know is struggling with alcohol use disorder, please don't hesitate to reach out for help. You're not alone in this fight. There are people ready to support you. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and that step could be as simple as making a phone call. Don't wait. Your future self will thank you for it.